I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Titans end up with an 8-point victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Steelers pick up their first win of the year. Number 32 ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his 49ers beat the Cardinals. Zach Davy Crockett stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Texans, Jaguars. And gave number 0 was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. The Jaguars go on to win this by the final score of 20-13. Right by Lady Liberty in New York, we had the Jets lose by a narrow 5-point margin. Down in New Orleans, we had the Saints lose by 6 points. The Buccaneers defense held their opponents to under 50 rushing yards in their win at Ericsson Stadium. Broncos, Patriots. In their Ron Smith came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Broncos win this one by the final score of 31-24. The Bears won on the road and will now head home to meet the Eagles. Number 19 airmailed 350-plus yards and helped his Colts beat the Redskins. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Giants pick up win number 7. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Kevin Garrett won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Ken Irvin won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. It's a torn calf muscle, and the doctors are estimating he'll be out for 8 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. This guy is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Raiders, Chiefs. Number 87 came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Raiders go on to win this by the final score of 31-13. And last but not least, we had the Seahawks come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the cup. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.